Good morning, Saudi Elementary first graders. Today we're going to be learning some more about space, but we're going to be learning about how the different tools you can use to see things in space, and you may have one of these at home. We're going to be reading a story called Looking Through a Telescope by Linda Bullock. Now, some of you are really strong readers, and you could read this book all by yourself if you want to. So I'm going to attach a copy of the book for you to read by yourself if you'd want to. Or after you listen to me read it, you could practice reading it with a parent. And then we're going to ask some green questions about this book. So let's get started. Looking Through a Telescope. Hey diddle diddle. Did a cow really jump over the moon? Of course not. Cows eat grass in a field. Cows sleep in a barn. Cows cannot jump over the moon. The moon is a big ball of rock. It is too big to jump over. It is also far away. That is why we cannot see how big it really is. Look at the moon. What does it look like? Is it bright? Is it shaped like a ball? You can use a telescope to see what the moon really looks like. A telescope is a science tool. It lets us get a closer look at things that are far away. You can see that the moon is big and round with a telescope. You can see many craters on the moon. Craters are round holes that are not deep. I was thinking that word craters would be a good keyword if we were doing a keyword summary. Think about it and see if you can come up with any other keywords as we read our book. You can also see Maria on the moon. Maria are large areas of dark rock. Some people say they can see faces in Maria. What do you see? Do you see any faces on the moon? Telescopes can also help you see planets in space. Planets are big objects like Earth that go around the sun. Without a telescope, a planet looks like a dot of light in the sky. What have we learned about planets? Why do they look like a dot in the sky? You can also use a telescope to see stars. Stars are balls of gas. Some look yellow or red through a telescope. Others look blue or white. Some telescopes are as big as buildings. Scientists use them to see things really far away. You cannot see some of these things without using a telescope. Scientists have even put a big telescope into space. It can see things that telescopes on Earth cannot. It is called the Hubble Space Telescope. The Hubble Space Telescope has taken pictures of big clouds of gas, dust, and stars. These pictures help scientists learn how to form These pictures help scientists learn how stars form. Always go back and reread if you get words out of order. What do you want to look at through a telescope? Will you look at a star? What about a planet? Look again. All right, we're going to go and do some green questions on our other app. So we're going to go into this app. So green questions are questions you can answer from the story. We're not going to be able to answer a who question because I've got my green questions over here in the corner. What about a what question? We could ask a question let's see. Let me get my typing ready here. What are telescopes used for? So we could ask that question. What are telescopes used for? We could answer that in the story. We could ask, I'm thinking of a lot of what questions. I wonder if you could think of some that aren't what. Oh, we could do a why question maybe. How or I'm thinking of a lot of what questions. What are stars made of? Let's see, what else could we ask? Why do planets look like dots in the sky? Can you think of any questions I could add to this? I would love for you today to take the time to you could either try and find the answers for my questions using that Google slideshow, or you could go back and I would love for you to try and create 2 or 3 of your own who, what, where, when, how, which questions. So, first things first, let's try and create 2 or 3 green questions that we could ask about this story because we're practicing green questions for this story. And you can always go back and reread the text today. So this is a really easy story for us to practice on. So look for your green questions today.